Hi, welcome to today's vlog. It's already like 7 p.m. so this isn't going to be a long video. I do have an update on my book. I'm reading Clockwork Prince. It's just my sleeve. Clockwork Prince is the second book of the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. This morning I was only 20 pages in, and I was still like in the middle of the first chapter. Now I'm 164 pages in, and I'm like on the 8th chapter. But I am learning a lot about Will and in his life and why he left his family and came to the institute and everything at 12 years old. It's starting to be figured out in this book because he's telling Magnus because he wants Magnus's help. And then they need information to find Mortmain, and they go to another institute, and she has to pretend to be engaged to one of the guys. Won't say who, but she has to pretend, and he gives her a ring because he already knew that they were going to have to do something like this. So he had his ring, and it's a family heirloom, and she likes having the ring, but like she didn't know like how to say thank you or anything because like they're not technically engaged. They're pretending. So, but she does like him, but she does like the other more. But there's a whole thing going on. And Jessamine is still driving me up the wall. She is really irritating me. I can't. I just can't. She needs either to be slapped in the face, knocked some sense into her, or she needs to go. She needs to go away. I cannot handle her. She is so freaking annoying because her Tessa and Sophie is mundane, but she can see. She has the sight. And she is like a servant. And so she like cleans their rooms and stuff like that. She, like serves them food. And they have been tasked with self-defense classes, like learning how to defend themselves by the Lightwood boys. And one of them, the oldest one, is telling the younger one, like, hey, don't believe everything our father tells you. Like, don't do that. And the youngest one's like, well, why? Like, why wouldn't I? Like, I'm so confused. And they're literally there spying on these people so their dad can get the institute, but the oldest one's not giving him any information. He's not working with them. The youngest one doesn't understand why he's not doing it. But there's a lot going on, but then there's a lot going on, and then there's not much going on. It's getting a little bit on the repetitive side only because like they are training, like this is like the third day they're training, all that stuff. But like they're still learning information along the way. So it's very realistic. And I do like that. So I'm loving the story. I'm loving the banter. The banter is so good. I absolutely love it. But yeah, so I'm going to continue reading and I'm going to try to do an update. I really, 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 this is how much I have left to read. I have a lot left to read. I really want to finish this today. I know it's not going to happen, but I really want to because um I still have a few more days until we go on our trip. And I really wanted to finish the third one by then. But I don't know. Let me see. Oh yeah, this one is bigger. Way, way bigger than this one. Let's see how many pages. Okay. 502 is the second book. The third book is 570. So it's like this one's like 70 pages more. And I was really hoping to finish this book in 3 days. But now that I'm looking at it, there's no way. There's no way I'm going to be able to read this in 3 days, especially right before a trip and with my kid. I don't think it's going to happen. I will try my hardest, but I don't know if it's going to work. But I'm going to read this one, and I'm listening to my City of Bones ambiance. It is a City of Bones, Mortal Instruments, ambience, soundscape, reading music by Immersive Reading. It's like 2 hours long, and usually when I'm in one of her shadow hunter books. That's what I'm putting on, and it's very relaxing and I can really focus. So, and I did notice that the foil is like greenish bluish tinted on the foil on the edge. I don't know about this one. Let's see. Oh, this one's pink. This one's like a pink foil. My other one is a paperback, so it doesn't have like the color different foil, which I'm surprised. Is this inner flap? Oh, see, this inner flap is that blue, and that's the second one. The inner flap of this one is the pink. Okay, that's really cool. So, yeah, all I'm gonna do is read, and that is literally my plan, is to read. Me and my husband ate a late lunch, so I don't even know if we're really gonna eat dinner. I don't know, but yeah. Also, I think, and I think every author, I think every book company should do this. Okay, so on the back of this third book, it has a little like phone right here. It says, snap it for an exclusive City of Bones cast member interview. And then on this one, does it say that too? Snap it and watch the trailer for the show. What I'm thinking is what they should do when they do this, it should be like, because like if you buy the book, you should be able to get the Kindle book for free, because when you're on Amazon and you get the Kindle book, every time you turn a page, the author gets paid. So I mean, even if you buy the physical book, they're getting money from that. Plus, if you got the Kindle book for free and you're doing the pages, they would get even more. I think that should be a thing, and I also think that if you have the book and you can scan it, you could get the audiobook at least like half off or 25% off, because then you're like more likely to buy it. Okay, you're more likely to buy it. Be like, you know what, it's cheaper, and I can hop through the 3 and I can get it done faster. I think that's what they should do. I've been thinking this for a little while. It might not ever happen. I don't think it ever will. But I think that'd be a good idea, is to have it to where you can get the Kindle book for free through Amazon, and you could get the audiobook for like 25 to 50% off, because like I would more than likely get it, because then I could listen to it and then I could do a physical book, or I could do my ebook. I would get the book done so much quicker. If any of you guys think that would be a good idea, let's try to figure out how we could even like talk to anybody and give them the idea, like Penguin or anybody. Like, who does this one? Mick Elderberry books. Like, somebody needs to think of these things. Like, they would probably sell even more books if they did this. I would be so excited to get it as an e-reader, and if it's 50% off the audiobook because you have the physical book, oh, I would get it. I would get it in a heartbeat. But oh well. I'm not a publisher or anything, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to continue reading. I'm just going to chill in my room. My husband and my daughter are making a Lego unicorn in the living room, and they're just being really loud, and I'm having a hard time focusing. So I'm going to just be in my room with this and read my book. Hey, so it's the next day, and I really did want to finish Clockwork Prince before last night, but I was at 160 and I ended at 225, but I passed out. I was having such a hard time staying awake, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to push it and then not remember anything. So put it down, went to bed. Did have a hard time sleeping. My brain was just working, had a hard time. And I was contemplating picking up the book because I couldn't sleep. When I was reading, I felt sleepy, but once I stopped reading, no longer felt tired. But I played a game for a little bit. It calmed me down a little bit. I was able to fall asleep. So I did that. But this morning I've been reading. I'm on page 300. This is how much I've read. So I have less than 50% left. I'm on chapter 13 called The Mortal Sword. At this point, Tessa takes over. Like she can shapeshift. So she shapeshifts into somebody, and she's going to a ball to get information, and it's just her and Will that are going. And that was really interesting. That was really cool. Magnus Bane was there, so that was neat. I'm really liking it now. They're leaving the ball now. Well, at least she is. Will saw a demon that he has met before, and so he's chasing the demon. Tessa wanted to keep up, but there's just no way. I mean, he's a shadow hunter. He's trained to do this. He's trained to run after demons. All Tessa cannot keep up. So she's going back home, and I think Magnus Bane is going with her. I think that's what is going on now. But I did like right after I did an update that her and Jem had a moment, and it was a good moment. Things started progressing, and something did happen, so nothing like progressed as far as we would want. And now in her mind is like, well, Will already turned me away, now Jem is, so what's wrong with me? Like, obviously I'm doing something wrong. And like, I feel bad for her because she can't have kids, but also she knows that she's not just a warlock, there's something else. So she wonders if maybe she could maybe later on have kids. I don't think she can, I really don't, but this is hard. Like, that's hard for her to think about that. And she was trying to find her own way. She's trying to understand who she is. And people are like hinting at what she is, but like most of them don't even know what she is. They're just like, well, because a girl goes up to her at the ball and she's like, oh, you look just like your mother. And she's like, what? Like, I'm confused. And she goes, well, you're not a fairy. And she goes, okay, well, not a fairy, a changeling. And she explains what a changeling is. I didn't really get it. But she's like, so I'm a changeling. And the girl goes, no, you're not. And she's like, okay, well, that's one thing I can cross off the list of what I'm not. So that's good. She's figuring out little things of like, because she's figured out she's a warlock, but she doesn't have any of the signs like everybody else does. Like Magnus Bane has his cat looking eyes. And then other people have like the skin, the horns, the hair, all that kind of stuff. So it's a tell that they're a warlock. She doesn't have any of that. So they're very confused on how she's a warlock and she can change, like shapeshift, but yet she has no signs on her of her being a warlock. So I'm really interested because I'm hoping they figure it out either in this one or they figure it out in the next one because it's a trilogy. So I'm really hoping I can get a lot of this done today. I mean, I've started at 225 and I've already read 75 pages just this morning. So maybe I can really get this done today and start Clockwork Princess and then hopefully finish the trilogy before we leave for Vegas. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But that is all. That's going to be all for me today. And I hope to see you in my next video. I know I've been doing my outros a little different, and I think I like them. I don't know. If you like my outro the way I've been doing it, just putting the words on the screen, let me know. Or if you like my end screen, which my end screen, I don't know if I like it anymore. I don't know. I kind of want to change it up a little bit. So let me know if you like how I'm putting the words up, like while I'm reading or something. Like I'm trying to make it more fun. But yeah, I will see you in my next vlog, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.